Okay, so here we are, 1 minute late, but we're live. Alex decided to come join me, so I thought I would include her for a little while in the broadcast. She is playing. Uh, oh, she's playing a video. Oh, good. It's in a different language. That's something that she does. She's found these weird other language videos. Alex, are you gonna go? Oh, do you want to go too, mommy? There we go. Good.
Come on.
So that's Alex.
You want to lie down? Mommy's working. Do you want to come with mommy?
Hey, it was good to see you guys today.
Mommy's on the phone.
I was able to get into work because it was time for me to get some pen and paper things assembled because people are doing work, which I'm super happy and impressed with. People are doing work, and so I am there for them to give them more. Oh boy, I'm just noticing that my forehead's a little see-through, which is a bit strange. Okay, so yes, I have more work for people, and so that's now arrived where they're viewing this. And I'm so happy to see that people are finishing work. I got a chance to see some of the work that's getting done, and people are tuning into this live stream and doing the jobs I suggest. So I'm really happy about that. As usual, if anyone has a question, go ahead and put it in live chat. I'm watching live chat. But I wanted to show you guys, a little while ago, I showed you this virus game. And so the virus game has gotten a little bit more complex, and I thought I would show you the follow-up to it. All right, so I just have to find the actual virus game in my windows. There we are. So there's this one that's called Virus Behavior. So if I click on that, it's going to open. And then, so what I did, I made this game to show people kind of how a virus might behave, but then I also wanted to show people that kind of hope that we know we can do something about how a virus might behave to slow it down, to prevent it from doing what it's kind of designed to do. And so a virus is not a living thing. It's kind of like it's like a germ, and so it's trying to attach to other things and spread and replicate. And so I have this game, and the game, when I press play, this game is going to animate. So the red ones are the viruses, and the green ones are the healthy cells. So I'm going to click go. All right, we've got our viruses, and they're random. They just like to run around the screen. And so I made this thing where that black screen is a barrier that prevents the viruses from coming towards the healthy cell. So there's the healthy cell. So I've made a couple of those. But now I've made this thing where there isn't a barrier in some places. So the healthy cells are kind of trying, oh boy, that guy got through. The healthy cells are trying to stay within the black lines. And then the red cells are trying to get inside there to infect the population. So the more buttons I press, the more healthy people we have, but they haven't been yet infected by the red virus. And this is what I've started to do, is the virus is making its way towards them, but it's not able to reach them. So I made this way that they're safe, but they're not necessarily safe because some of them are outside of the black barrier, but they are still mostly staying on that side of the road. So if I stop this now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the black barrier, and then we'll see their behavior again. So let me see here, this one. So how do I, let me see. I'm just going to make this one hide. I think that should be enough. So I'm using this code that says hide. It's in looks. And so that's going to hide the barrier. And if the barrier isn't there, then we know, I'm just going to tell it to hide like that. Okay, when flag is clicked, hide. Now there's no barrier, or at least there won't be when I press the flag button, and then we'll see the behavior again. There we go. So now there's nothing between. So that barrier kind of represents us staying at home. And now there's nothing between those figures and the red viruses. And so eventually those red viruses are going to reach their destination. And when they do, it's going to start infecting. Oh yeah, I see that I'm kind of in the way. Let me see. If I go this way, there we go. So it's taking its time. This is going slowly because I think I made too many of the green ones, and so there's actually the computer's having to do a lot of math. But there we go. There's a red. The red ones are now in the cells, and they're changing. Every green cell becomes a red cell, and then finds new red cells, new green cells to infect. Yeah. And so you can see that barrier actually makes a pretty big difference. And that barrier right now is us staying at home. Us. It's also, I'm going to hop out of this. It's also us washing our hands, and it's also us giving social distance with people around us. And so a lot of people are now saying, okay, Manitoba's doesn't have a lot of cases. New cases are slowing down, and people who were sick are getting better, and it's starting to look nice. But it's not a time to change what we're doing. The reason it's starting to look nice is that we still have all those barriers up. And you saw how quickly the viruses kind of took over in that simulation. And so, yeah, that's a quick way to kind of explain the science of viruses so that you guys get a picture of why the world has changed so much. And that's something that people are asking and wondering about. But even for the world changing so much, there's so much that's still good. And I want to tell you guys that today was very good for me. It was so nice to get out and see you, and to see that people are working and that people are engaging when I reach out to them. And I'm so grateful to have that connection. We have a time where we're supposed to be socially distancing, but that doesn't mean that we are emotionally distancing. We need to keep our connections. And so it's so nice that I can reach out to you guys with this stream. And so there's no risk. And it's still a nice way to stay connected. And I'm so glad you guys are engaging in that. And I appreciate it. This might be a short one today. I think that's everything that I wanted to say. I noticed we didn't get any questions. But, you know, I think this is, yeah, it was so nice seeing you guys too. I stopped in, I will come into work when I need to. And I will do my best to serve you guys if I can't. I mean, I want to make sure that people have the chance to still earn credits and to still do your job. And next year you get to start as if you worked this entire year. And that's the way we're going to do it. And you guys are putting faith in me that I'm still your teacher and that I'm going to take care of you. So I want you to know that. I'm going to sign off like I usually do. And that is to tell you guys, we saw the virus behavior today, the importance of keeping up barriers, physical distancing, washing your hands for 20 seconds as often as you can, and also that we have to take care of each other. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.